It's a question that whispers in the quiet moments, between the endless scroll and the next urgent ping. What have we lost? We live in an age of manufactured urgency, a constant flickering stream of information designed to capture our most precious resource, your attention. Look around. It's the silent hum of a world perpetually online, a symphony of digital noise that never truly sleeps. We see it in the cascade of notifications that flood our screens, each one a tiny, insistent demand for a piece of our mind. Emails, likes, comments, breaking news, a relentless tide pulling us away from the present moment. Our brains, rewired for the quick hit of dopamine that comes with each alert, struggle to keep up. We see the cost etched on our faces, the subtle lines of stress from a mind that is never allowed to be still, a consciousness fractured into 100 tiny pieces by the tyranny of the buzz and the ping. This is the price of constant connection, a world where we are everywhere and nowhere all at once, overwhelmed by a digital reality we built but no longer seem to control. The deep, focused work we crave becomes an impossible luxury. Our thoughts become shallow, interrupted before they can ever truly form. Let's rewind. Turn back the clock to a time before the pocket-sized portal to the entire world existed. Picture this, a quiet room, perhaps in the late 1980s or early 90s. The only sounds are the turning of a page and the soft scratch of a pen on paper. Here, we find Michael. He isn't multitasking. He is simply studying. His focus is a singular, unbroken line, a state of deep immersion that is nearly alien to us now. There are no pop-up ads in his textbook, no group chat demanding his opinion, no alerts telling him what to think or feel. His mind is his own, a quiet space for ideas to grow and connect without interruption. Now follow him outside. He's walking through a park, the afternoon sun filtering through the leaves. He isn't listening to a podcast or checking his metrics. He is just walking. His gaze is thoughtful, his pace unhurried. He notices the way the light hits the path, the sound of the wind, the distant laughter of children. This is the peace of a singular experience, the richness of an unmediated reality. In this world without notifications, routines were not optimized for productivity hacks. They were simply lived. There was a natural rhythm to the day, a clear distinction between work and rest, between being engaged and being at peace. It was a time when boredom was not a void to be filled with content, but an opportunity for the mind to wander, to create, to simply be. So the question isn't whether we can go back, but how we can bring the best of that quiet world forward into our own. What will you reclaim? The morning sun casts long, honeyed stripes across the wooden floor, illuminating a world asleep to the clamor of the modern age. In this quiet room, nestled somewhere in a time before the constant chime and buzz, the air is thick with a gentle stillness. Dust motes dance in the sunbeams, the only movement in a space unburdened by the glow of a screen. Here, time is not measured in notifications or updates, but in the slow, deliberate journey of the sun across the sky. The decor speaks of a simpler era, the 80s or perhaps the early 90s, with its warm wood tones and analog soul. There is a palpable sense of peace, an unspoken invitation to simply exist.